What's happening, folks? I hope you guys are all doing really good. I hope you guys dug that, or at least enjoyed that. I'm hoping it's something you've never heard in your life. That was something I came up with this morning, just kind of messing around with this guitar again. And I can remember when I bought this in Nashville, George Gruhn himself sold it to me. Very nice man, pleasure to talk with and do business with as well. But I can remember him telling us to play something you normally wouldn't play on an acoustic guitar. I couldn't even think of anything to play, honestly. When I was sitting at the store, I was just overwhelmed. But anyway, I got thinking about this yesterday, and I remember him saying, there's more sounds to be obtained by an acoustic guitar that haven't been achieved yet. And I just said, I gotta go plug this thing into my pedal board and try some different stuff with it. So that's where this come about, We're in the, what was the tune we did? I did a Zeppelin song yesterday, Friends, okay? That thing, So I just left the guitar tuned to that, and was just messing around with this thing a little bit, just seeing what I could come up with, and immediately I was like playing pentatonic kind of shapes that you'd play in 440. I was like, wow, that's pretty sweet, really, So that kind of, took me a while. I was having fun with that, of course. And then I said, well, I'll see if I can find some chords, just see what I could come up with. There's all kinds of nice little shapes here. That one's really beautiful. They're all over the place. And then I come up with this. I'm just barring this, okay? Let me shut that off for a second. I just really like the sound of this chord especially. I don't know what that is in 440, but I've heard that voicing before. There's so many nice little voicings you can get here. Well, anyways, I like that one, so I kind of went with that and moved it up here. The half step sounded pretty inviting, so some really neat stuff here, I think. And then this little thing. Those just kind of work together. I thought it was really interesting, And then, like George said, play it like you would an electric. So I started kicking some pedals on, Stuff to be had there. This guitar is really friendly with amplifiers too. It doesn't feed back that much. I'm just sitting here with amps on, and it's pretty loud. Loud enough so you would get feedback through most acoustic guitars, So, again, they don't all work, but you just gotta watch where you play. But there's some neat little things there to be had. So, like I said, I just took those That was the first chord I come up with. Just it's like, wow, that's nice. I like it. It's a little. It's kind of. I don't even know what to say about it. Really, it just sounded nice to my ear. And the order of the notes, especially, is what kind of brought me in to like it. Really. And then. So, once I got those two shapes together, I started out finger picking it first. And then I don't know, it sounded okay, but strumming seemed to be a better fit. Like that better. It's got more of a. It's gonna get really draggy and stale if you just keep it, you know. It's cool, but the first thing they're gonna say is you ripped off Treetop Flyer or something. I don't know. It's got that, you know. So. In any case, that was just my own little creation anyway. I'm still working on it. I'm not done. Almost got a bossa nova kind of kick to it or something. I don't know. The drummer's going to have to pay attention on that one maybe. We'll see. I like it though. I can hear some halftime drums and, you know, you could pull that off maybe, and we'll see what the beat is. If it don't work, then what I'll do is immediately start trying different counts, different meter, you know, try it in 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, whatever, you know, feels good. And when you find the right meter that feels good, then you're home, you know. Sometimes the first one you choose or the one you think is going to be right isn't, though. That happens. But again, these, man, I really like that. Play around with them, but see, there's some major stuff to be had there too, but the first kind of blues thing I played was just like, whoa. That's kind of odd. It's fun to mess around with it though. You know, I obviously don't know how to play any songs in this tuning except for the one I learned by Led Zeppelin, but it's worth it, guys, to just start noodling and try playing some lead, try playing some chords, whatever you can think of on an open tuning, okay? That could lead you in, like, to ramping up to greatness and writing songs. It really can. Even if you get the idea, if you just get the idea from playing open tunings, you know, maybe you could transpose it on a guitar that's tuned to 442 if you don't want to mess around with the tuning, but at least you could capture the song. And I immediately find this. It's different. I don't play that chord in 440. Who does, you know? They're cool chords. I'm not sure what they are, like I said, but there's just all kinds of these. here, you know. It's kind of fun just to mess around with it anyway. And you know what the cool thing is about open tunings is this, especially if you're writing your own tunes, there's nobody that's gonna know if you messed it up, right? Nobody knows how to play, you know, guitar and open tuning for the most part, unless it's usually just a few select songs. There are some people that do tune to open tunings and play that way 100%, which is pretty cool. I can see how that could be maybe beneficial as far as sounding different. And that's my whole point here. It immediately sounds different to me. They sound more like piano chords. You know what I mean? And it seems like you want to use all the strings with this type stuff, these open tunings. Like it's just really musical, it seems like, without any effort sometimes. Sometimes this doesn't work, though. Not all tunings are gonna just send you right into songwriting overload here instantly, but I do find this: when you get bored or you get stuck, everyone talks about the plateau where you're stuck in the pentatonic box. Well, play an open tuning guitar and it's different. Well, you could figure that out on 440 too, but it's not something you would automatically think of playing in 440. That's the magic of this. And it really does set you apart from everybody writing tunes in a 440 tuning, all right? I mean, we've all heard the same rock riffs, same blues riffs, jazz progressions, country, top 40 music. They're using the same progression, changing the keys, changing the tempo. It's bad. A lot of it is, and it's just rubber stamp music, in my opinion. Well, this ain't. You're not hearing that in top 40, you know? What a beautiful chord right there. That one too, you know? So anyway, guys, I just, not gonna harp on it, but tune one of your guitars to open tuning and just have it there. When you're bored of playing guitar sometime and you're like, I'm just not feeling it today, pick that guitar up and start messing with that one. And more than likely, you're going to come up with something that is going to pique your interest, and you'll at least play your guitar that day, right? And songwriting too. I mean, this is a go-to sometimes. I've written a lot of songs in my lifetime, literally hundreds and hundreds, but they're not all hits. None of them have ever been on a radio. Anyway, this is just my own personal thing, but in any case, when you get stuck sometimes, the open tuning thing is a go-to. And honestly, some of the best songs I've written have been in open tunings. They seem like they're always easier to play too. Logistically, there's not a lot of fingering, and because you don't know anything in open tunings, that's why. So, but I do recommend just trying some chord shapes over an open tuning. If one note sounds off, try to slide up or down, or try to find where it's right, and make the chord happen. So anyway, guys, I thought I'd share that with you. And that one's for Mr. Gruhn. He's right. This is a Versitar. You can do anything with this thing, honestly. The neck is like playing something like this Charvel. It's thin, it's fast. The truss rod goes all the way to the end of the fretboard, and it's a dual action truss rod too. This guitar is built very, very well. And like I said, the effect thing is pretty humongous. If you have one of these Versitars, plug it into your pedal board and give it a shot. Usually most acoustic electrics, when you do that, it's not that good, but this is a little different. I'm playing through 2 amplifiers, so it's split out of a reverb pedal and stereo, and it sounds really big and huge. I don't get them loud. I just basically turn them up about the same volume as my guitar and try to just kind of fill in the spaces around me, and that's it. And it's so fun to play like that. It doesn't have to be loud, like I said. It's just, put a couple amps beside you, turn them down low, just blend it in with your guitar acoustically, and it's like sitting inside a pair of headphones or something. It's really cool. Alright folks, well thanks again for watching. I hope that little bit of info helps. I mean, it is something to try, and I know that everybody out there has run into this more than once where you're stuck. You're like, I don't even feel like playing anymore. I'm just playing the same old crap. Open tuning and on your way. Alright guys, thanks again. We'll see you real soon. Be good. Okie doke.